space, the final frontier.
Fuck off.
These are the... Oh no. Okay. Alright. Stargate.
You're gonna go into
Galaxy
Galaxy Far.
Melvin. Will Robinson, you're in danger! Danger! How many other space puns can we come up with?
Wait, there's the no
Hey, somebody jacked off in space.
Firefly.
Firefly. There we go. Hey everyone. On that low note, welcome to the spoiler review for Gravity. This is Off the Chest podcast. I'm your co-host Rakesh. Got hiding in a helmet. It's the co-host Tim.
What?
Tim. God damn it, Tim. All right, forget about him. I got hiding underneath the equipment. It's Anjo.
Yo.
I got hiding next to George Clooney because he likes his voice so much. It's Melvin.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And as I said, this is the spoiler review for Gravity. If you want the short, spoiler-free version where we just basically get into the scores, you can find that on our channel. That's under a different playlist. But this is the new movie directed by Alfonso Cuarón. And thank God we're starting off with a spoiler review because I can give a synopsis for this film. Because you can't really give a synopsis for this film without kind of spoiling the movie. So it's this is the new Sandra Bullock, George Clooney 3D sci-fi action movie, and it starts off with them in space looking down at Earth. They're on a space station, shuttle Explorer, and the Russians were decommissioning a station of their own, and they fired a missile at the station to take it down.
That's okay.
And initially, Houston Control said, "Look, the debris shouldn't be an issue. You'll be fine. Stay where you are. It's all good, homie. We got your back."
Andrew's already like, fuck that.
Americans.
I think it was also because it was like a Friday. It was 4:30. Yeah, it was like, come on, let's go. I want to go home now. Yeah. Hey, who's got rounds at GDI Friday? Who's got next round? But the debris from the Russian satellite actually hits the shuttle.
Obviously.
Yeah, Explorer, and this causes Sandra Bullock and George Clooney to detach from their shuttle, effectively being lost in space. Minus Will Robinson, you're in danger. They go, Houston, we got a problem. And that's it. Melvin? That's it. They're now lost in space, and it becomes a journey.
They're on their own, right?
Yeah.
And George Clooney has a jetpack that lets him move around space.
Oh, whoa.
Well, they actually exist. No, they actually exist.
I know.
Yeah.
But he gets it, but not Sandra.
Well,
No, Sandra Bullock has one as well,
yeah.
but
No,
her
she
one
doesn't.
is low on... Yeah, it's low.
She doesn't have a jetpack.
Oh, she doesn't?
She has air, and the other guy has air, but George Clooney's the only one with an actual jetpack thing.
Okay. Well,
Guys,
yeah.
get the bad treatment, eh?
yeah.
Well, he's the professional astronaut. She's a doctor,
Oh, okay.
just helping install a new system.
Yeah, she's there to install a prototype for a hospital
In space.
in space.
Some kind of it's a system that they use in hospitals, but she's using it in space
Okay.
as some kind of
I think
surveillance
it's supposed to be like
operation.
a wireless setup kind of thing. Like,
Okay.
yeah, like with cell towers and all that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so now we have this story about Sandra Bullock and George Clooney now lost in space. And about them in basically no gravity. Hence the term gravity for the title of the film. Melvin, what do you think of this movie?
This movie was freaking good.
Holy shit!
So you said directed by Alfonso Cuarón. It's actually written by him and his brother.
Yep.
Now, Alfonso Cuarón, you guys might remember as being the one that directed The Prisoner of Azkaban, who Andrew now hates.
Well, no, I didn't hate. It's just that I didn't like what he did. Well, what he took away. I like what he did with the movie. I didn't like what he took away.
Hey, this is Gravity.
No,
not
Okay,
hey,
Harry
Alfonso
Potter.
Cuarón's a part of this. He took away Quidditch. He pissed off Andrew.
Hey,
He now has Andrew's hate for the rest of
But
his
you
life.
know what? He did something good in that Prisoner of Azkaban movie. I was growing up with them Harry Potter movies, and he changed Hermione forever for me from that movie forward. I'm sorry, we were same age. Nothing illegal.
Well, she's older, but yeah.
Yeah, she's older, so hey. Extremely
All
legal.
the chicks, alright.
Yeah. I like them.
Alright, now back to Gravity. Now, Sandra Bullock is actually my all-time favorite actress, surprisingly.
No, not surprisingly. We
Not
did a podcast
surprisingly.
on
We did a
this.
podcast on this. Yeah, but the one thing I love about Sandra Bullock is variety. She can do any performance. She's done Speed. She's
Oh,
done
yeah.
Miss Congeniality.
Yeah, she does.
She can do action, comedy. She did The Blind Side. She can do drama, and she is good in this.
So she's literally gone from A to Z and included B. She has, yeah. Okay,
That
that
was-
was my lame joke. Alright, go on, Melvin.
That was so weird.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so at a part of this film, George Clooney leaves her.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they're trying to hold on to a space station,
Okay.
and he's kind of pulling her away, and he's like, look, I'm going to be the hero guy and let go, and you can survive on your own.
So he kills himself.
Sort of, yes. He sacrifices himself. Now, then you're left with pretty much an hour of the film. It's just Sandra Bullock in space trying to find her way back to Earth, you know? She's on the space station. She has to go from one space station to another space station because the shuttle doesn't work or some shit.
But wait,
The Russian, yeah.
I don't get how she's moving when she's got nothing to help her push.
Okay, so first she uses George Clooney's jetpack to
Oh,
get
she was
from
actually
one
given.
to get. Oh no.
They're connected.
They're connected. She latches onto him with like a tether,
Fine.
and then they go to the Russian space station. The parachute's already been deployed, so they can't actually take that module down to Earth because it can't fall with the resistance.
Yeah.
So pretty much he takes the shuttle from that space station to the Chinese space station.
By using the landing gears and the throttle from that.
He's there to get
Yeah.
to that station, and then that one's already kind of falling back into orbit, and she
Yeah.
just
It's burning up.
it was
Yeah.
burning up. It was falling
How?
it was beginning to fall back into orbit.
How'd
Yeah.
she?
Yeah.
Like,
She would die. You'd burn
Okay,
up.
so like, you know that
It
last
was like
scene?
really, it was like in like the really, really, really beginning stages.
Oh, but yeah, but
So she
you're
got in
on the
before it
descent.
started burning.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But you could see it, like,
Yeah.
it actually falling.
Yeah, then it falls in.
Kind of like that scene in Dragon Ball Z when Goku's looking for that last escape pod to get off Namek. Kind of like that.
And she gets in that, and then she comes back. Now, for an hour of this film, it pretty much all relies on Sandra Bullock's acting ability.
wait, so
Yeah.
she managed to get inside the thing,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And she comes back, and she's alive and shit.
but George Clooney's gone.
Yeah, but like you see her struggle, you see her try and kill herself maybe once or twice.
How?
Yeah.
She tries to cut off her own oxygen.
Decompressionizing
Ah.
oxygen.
But she
Yeah.
can't figure out a way out. She's stuck in the middle of space. She's like, fuck this.
Wait. So she lost oxygen. I mean, she tried to kill herself, right? She
Yeah.
did it on purpose.
Yeah.
No, what?
Okay, let's not forget. Let's not forget. She's a biomedical engineer. She is not an astronaut.
Yeah.
She's not like
And-
Jorge
and-
Clooney.
And they show her some of her past life, like not like they show some dialogue between her and Clooney when they're together. She lost her daughter when her daughter was 2 years old.
I thought it was 4.
2, 4.
Yeah,
She was in
because
school.
she was in school.
Yeah, school, yeah.
So
Apparently she was playing tag and she hit her head. She
On a
fell,
rock.
hit her head on a rock and
died.
died.
That was just so it's like no one's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was even like, it's just a stupid way to die. And I'm like, that's your daughter, you didn't say that.
But kind of.
Hashtag truth.
yeah.
Hashtag
She's not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
So you see her constantly struggle and it's just it really relies on her acting ability and she pulls through, man. Like she keeps your attention.
I'm guessing the time when she tried to kill herself, that's like a turning point in the movie?
Yes.
Like a drama?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. That's
Yeah.
when she has the desire to live for.
Yeah,
So
so
the,
it's
the
just,
great idea comes in.
just before she dies, like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's thinking George Clooney's already left her and she's like in this pod stuck in space. She doesn't know how to move it.
no.
Right?
Okay.
Because she figured out, and then all of a sudden George Clooney comes to the door, opens the door, comes inside, sits down next to her, and he's like, hey,
I'm here for you, Lois.
I'm here for you. It's like, hey, like, you won't believe how I survived. And like, next minute it's just a dream. Because she's turned her oxygen down low, so she's already,
Oh, you're hallucinating.
yeah. And she wakes up. Yeah. It was funny because like, I actually turned to this guy, I'm like, it's a dream. And he's like, fuck.
I'll talk about the movie now. Holy fucking shit! This movie, I'll tell you, from the second it starts, it is dead quiet. This movie.
Wow. Space.
No,
Wait.
no.
Okay.
It is dead quiet because it's in space and everything, and you know it's trying to set the atmosphere. All of a sudden,
Someone
Katy Perry music cell phone starts playing. What the fuck?
Okay.
No!
Ruin your
No,
atmosphere.
you're ruining this movie for me! Apart from that, this movie, the entire movie takes setting in space. This entire movie is in the context of real time. That's what makes this movie so phenomenal.
No, not the entire film.
A majority of it, but like, it's all set in space,
Yep.
and it's all relative to real time.
It's like subliminal. Like,
Majority.
I mean, the entire film takes place over a
1.5 hours.
No,
Two
about-
1.5 hours.
About 4.5 hours.
Yeah, but like so, but it's a 1.5 hour film, and here's the thing: when you watch it, this drama thriller,
Yep.
it feels like your time is flying by just like that. And Alfonso, this guy, and the cinematographer Emmanuel Lubusky. My apologies if I'm screwing up your name, but these guys made the most amazing visual effects for a movie I've ever seen. I can see James Cameron crying on his knees like, how did you guys make these visual effects? I need this for Avatar. Honestly, Andrew, trust me,
Okay, we'll see.
it's amazing. And the only regret I have is not seeing this in IMAX 3D. Honestly, this is one of them movies that would have done it well because this was shot with 3D cameras.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, this was actually shot with 3D camera. So I think this is one of them rare individual
There's
movies.
also
that-
another quiet scene in the film where the guy next to us opened up a packet of chips.
Did slowly?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it spent like 2 minutes opening it. The people behind him were like, shut the fuck up. I'm just like, oh god. And he's just like,
Yeah, we standing.
I'm like, how many fucking packets of chips do you have, man?
And why did he have to wait for the quietest scene in the movie
Yeah.
to open the package?
So twice my illusion of the film was kind of taken away from me.
Yeah. I hate... It's funny because as soon as this movie had finished, the minute the credits rolled up, I turned to Melvin, I said, my faith in cinema has been restored. But my faith in cinema audience has been fucking ruined! God damn that old man and that stupid guy playing the Katy Perry music on his phone. Fuck them. They can both die. I don't care. Yeah, I speak in wild hyperboles.
In
I
the
don't give a
movies,
shit.
when you guys have chips, do you wait for loud scenes? That's what I usually do.
I usually open it.
The loud scene, like.
No, I usually if I have food that needs to be opened that way, I usually open it like before the thing.
Or like in the trailers. Yeah, that's when I usually open it.
No,
but
but-
anyway, it's irrelevant
Like
to the
packets
movie.
of lollies, I just open it before and then just leave
Irrelevant, yeah.
it there. Great to use, man.
I really liked Sandra Bullock's interpretation of this character and just the amazing performance. There was a lot of scenes that was done from point of view, and I gotta say, I actually got nauseous. Within the first 5 minutes of this movie, my throat dried up. I literally was like on the edge of my seat going it was funny because Sandra Bullock is doing the exact same thing, and I'm pretty sure half the audience was feeling the same way. We were all going because this film it's incredible in that way, and I also give props to George Clooney for
What's his screen time, anyway?
It's much less
About 40
significant.
minutes,
Yeah.
about 40 minutes total.
Okay.
It's a 1.5 hour film. He's probably in there for 40 minutes. Not even total him, just like he's in the first
So these-
40 minutes worth of content.
Yeah, and there's a few parts in this film where I kind of question what was happening. Like Sandra Bullock, she gets to this Russian space station and she wears a Russian helmet and everything, but she has no actual oxygen tank with her. She's just wearing the mask and the thing.
Oh, you
and the suit. She was just wearing the suit, and I was like, pretty sure you need an oxygen mask. But
It's not a mask. It's like a thing.
No.
in a
Yeah, the
suit.
tank. Yeah, she didn't have the tank, and I was like, okay. But you know what? Honestly, I'm willing to forgive it because this movie, like I said,
Yeah.
from the second this movie starts, it does not let you go. Literally, it's like a roller coaster ride. You know how it's like how you slowly go up the roller coaster to begin with.
Yeah.
This one, it takes around like 5 minutes, and it's just a free fall. It's just a free fall for 1.5 hours on a roller coaster.
The one thing I reckon this one does really well is because she's in space.
Yep.
And like they try and portray it as realistically as possible, is that you don't know whether or not she's actually gonna live or die. I mean, most movies you can be like, oh, she's gonna live, you know. But
yeah.
in this film, I felt like the chances of her dying were much higher
Yeah.
than in most other films.
And that's also another point I kind of want to criticize to this film. It's that like
Does she live?
no. I'm willing to accept that she lived, but there was a few scenes that seemed really obligatory by the studio to put it in, like the part where she's actually finally crashed on Earth.
Yeah.
And how she's regaining her gravity and all that, and the walking. There was a part when she is in the Chinese satellite and she's hit the emergency launch, and the music is really building up and everything, and you see the fire and it's all about to go down.
Yeah.
The movie could have just ended there. It would have been fine with me.
No, it would have been shit.
No, that
We
would
don't
have
know
been
what
fine.
happens.
Yeah,
Shit.
No,
open ending.
Tell me she dies.
No,
in this. Just
no.
give me that much.
No,
It would be funny,
she
though,
survived.
Because she lands in water. It'd be funny if she drowned.
There was actually another part of this movie where it was about her trying to swim again. So hey,
It wasn't
That's
like,
pretty cool.
like a 2-second thing, don't worry.
Yeah. and then again, I also
It's
got
not
really
even a part of the film. It's just like
I also got really jealous of Sandra Bullock in this movie because there's a part where she takes off her clothes and she is ripped. Bitch is ripped. Holy shit, she's way fitter than me. Or you. Or even Melvin. You look at her calves and you're like, holy shit, man. This chick, she's more dedicated than us three combined.
She's an actress.
yeah, but she gets paid.
What's she gonna do?
You pay me millions of dollars, I'll be way more fit.
Yeah, man, if I get paid $1 billion to like look ripped, I'd rip myself.
Yeah. You rip yourself.
Oh, you know what I mean.
I'll rip your dick off. I just want to also quickly go on to box office for this.
So far.
movie. Yeah, so far. Okay. I am really surprised at the budget for this movie. This budget was only $100 million.
Okay.
And
That's okay.
no, but
That makes sense.
when you look at the movie and
Think about
the
the cast,
entire
man.
Yeah, it's only
but
like so few people.
the entire thing is blue screen, green screen. The
Yeah, I know.
entire movie.
But it's just 2 people.
And mostly black, right? Because
yeah, but black is reportrayed by green screen.
Yeah.
It's done through that.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be so much work.
Yeah.
No, but still, I'm amazed. Trust me, I'm amazed. Okay, don't take that away from me, you
The
two.
fact that, the fact that it's all green screen as well means that it's easier schedule-wise as well.
Yeah,
Because you don't have to book locations.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they also. I think I read something about how they were actually.
100 million seems reasonable to me. I mean,
There was
expensive but reasonable.
there was also a part where I was reading where they
So I
may
really
have.
can't see the scenes in my head because you guys don't.
Yeah, there was also a part where I think I read an article where they may have invented a bit of the technology for the actual. Yeah, for the actual green screen conversion, what they were doing with that. Still, it was really amazing. Amazing 90-minute film.
What was
Sandra
box
Bullock,
office?
holy shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
but to watch the movie, throughout the whole movie, was the music minimal?
No.
Oh, so
No.
they used a lot of music.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
50-50.
the parts of silence really work well and intuitive to the film. Like that they convey moments of silence when she's outside, actually in space, and everything is crashing. I like that because you know realistically there is no
Yeah.
sound in space, and so like when there's a satellite crashes, she's focusing on an airlock, right?
Yeah.
She doesn't realize that something's crashed
Because you can hear
and,
it.
and something's exploded. So there's also a fear of that which they bring into this film. And then she turns around and she's like, oh fuck, oh wait, I can't breathe because I'm losing oxygen. Oh fuck.
Or they'll have like scenes like with her like in the space shuttle,
Yep.
and she'll be like, fuck this shit, fuck everything, and then
Yeah.
like they show a scene from outside and it's just quiet, and you just see her like
Yeah.
moving her arms around and shit. It's just like.
Okay, so the box office so far for what this movie has owned, I'm pretty sure this is worldwide what it's owned. 216 million, and you know what? This is well deserved. And I can honestly say this is something I want to see at least in the Oscars for best visual effects
Cinematography?
and cinematography. But like usually
And
me,
directing?
usually me, I hate point of view films. I hate any film that has an interpretation of point of view. This film does it so masterfully. It's amazing. Should we go on to ratings time now? Or
There's
any-
just one more thing I want to mention.
Okay.
There's another film coming out with Robert Redford, which is similar in the sense that it's just him stuck on a boat in the middle of the ocean,
I'm on a boat.
but he has no dialogue in that film.
So it's just action.
It's all action. So I want to see how that plays compared to a film here where she's stuck in that space, but she's talking to herself. She talks to Clooney while he's there, but then she starts talking to herself.
There's quite a bit of inner monologue
Yeah,
So
as
this
well.
is like
Yeah.
what's the one? The word I can't remember the guy.
Castaway.
Castaway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because he has Wilson to talk to, the
Oh,
volleyball. You know, he talks like against the ball.
Well, it's not really that much, going
Yeah,
on.
but he still talks at least, you know, like otherwise compared to no talking at all. So
Is it really not like
yeah,
completely?
we'll see. Alright, so ratings.
Yeah, ratings time. You guys know how we do it. We do it from 0 being the worst to 10 being the best. Melvin, what you give this?
8.9.
8.9.
Heard that number one.
Yes. Glad you liked it. Any reason as to why 0.9 and not just going full 9?
Well, I gave Rush a 9.1, and to me, it's not as good as Rush. It's not as complete a film to me.
There's no nudity in this one. That's why Melvin gives it the rating he does.
To me, Rush is the better film here. So if you're gonna watch something, go watch Rush first. But it's still a good film. I like the fact that it's a 90-minute film and that it's quick. The fact that it's only got 2 people in it, that the events are kind of all sudden. It doesn't try and stretch itself. It gets the story out. It gets its job done. But it's a good film. It's 8.9. Go check it out.
Okay. Me, I really did enjoy this film. I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Holy shit! And just wow, this thing I can already see this is gonna munch up awards come. Yeah, they're gonna lose these awards in space and everything's gonna happen with it. George Clooney, George Clooney, Sandra Bullock, amazing job. Alfonso, director dude, you're cool in my books. I mean, Andrew, I don't know whether you forgive him for this Quidditch thing. I don't know.
It's only the one thing I didn't like, but I enjoyed the movie.
Okay, alright, cool. YouTube.com/Off the Chest Podcast. You can also check us out on our Facebook page. Just type in Off the Chest Podcast on that. For now, that's all. So I say to you aloha, which is both hello and goodbye. And in this instance, goodbye.
Arrivederci.